And welcome to my YouTube channel Excel 2021 in practice chapter 5 independent project 5 to 4. So if you want to complete similar project Microsoft Excel, Microsoft Word, Microsoft PowerPoint and Microsoft Access, we can do online courses accounting, math, stat, finance, economics, writing and other courses. So I will guarantee you a 90 or 95 plus grade your assignment and your exam. So assignment title is Excel 2021 in practice chapter 5 independent project 5 to 4, and next independent project 5 to 4 we move to the main project steps. So total step is 12, and we move to the question number 1. So we move to the question number 1. So question number 1 is mark the step as checked when you complete them. Open the Wilson Home 5 store file. If the workbook open is protected view, click enable editing button so you can modify it. The file will be renamed automatically to include your name, and change the project file if directed to do so by your instructor and save it. Go to the Excel worksheet. I have already downloaded the EXP Excel 2021 chapter 5 independent project 5 to 4. So next we move to the question number 2. So question number 2 is group edit and format sheet. Click the Rockford sheet tab, press shift and click cash flow tab. The Rockford sheet is visible so that you will be able to see format change. The vendor sheet is not part of the group. Click the Rockford sheet tab. Click the Rockford sheet tab and press shift and click the cash flow tab, and next click the cash flow tab. So group the 4 worksheets, and next the Rockford sheet is visible so that you will be able to see format change. The vendor sheet is not part of the group. Group the 4 worksheets, and the vendor sheet is not part of the group. The vendor sheet is not part of the group. And next part B is click the launcher in the page layout, page setup, page layout tabs, and click the margin tabs. So next launcher, cash flow tab. The Rockford sheet is visible so that you will be able to see format. The vendor sheet is not part of the group. And next click the launcher in the page setup, page layout tabs, and click the margin tabs. So go to the Excel worksheets and go to the page layout tabs and go to the page setup groups and click the margin, and next click the margin tab and choose the horizontally from the center page list and OK. So next, margin tab and choose the horizontally from the centers on page list and click OK. So next, page setup dialog box and click the margin. So next, click the margin tab and next choose the horizontally from the centers on page listed and click OK. So next, choose the horizontally, select the center horizontally and center the page listed and click OK and click OK. And next, edit the content of cell A10 to read cash paid for marketing. So next, edit the content of cell A10 to read the cash paid marketing. So next, go to the Excel worksheet and select the cell A10 and press enter. And next, so next, A10 to read the cash paid for marketing. So next, A10 and type the cash paid for marketing. And press enter. So question number 2 is complete and we move to the question number 3. So format the value for negative number display and per day is select the cell B4 to B25 and click the number launchers and select the currency as the category. Choose the 0 decimal places and confirm, select the dollar symbols and select the option to display the negative number in red with the parentheses and click OK. So next, format the value for negative number display and select the cell B4 to B25, B4 to B25. So B4 to B25, 4 to B25 and press enter. And next, and the click number launchers home tabs number group and select the currency as the category. Choose the 0 decimal places and confirm or select as the symbols and select the option to display the negative number and red with the parentheses and click OK. So select the range B4 to B25, click the number launcher dialog box, go to the home tabs and go to the number groups, open the numbers home tab number groups and select the currency as the category. So select the currency as a category and choose the 0 decimal places. So 0 decimal places. And next, confirm or select the dollar as the symbols. As the dollar symbols. And next, select the option display the negative number is red for thesis, and just select the negative number. So next, select the option to display the negative number is red with parentheses and click OK. So question number 3 is complete, and we move to the question number 4. So question number 4 is, insert a formula on the group sheets. Select the cell B13 and then click the auto sum number format and reselect the range B4 to B12 and press enter. And next, select the B23. The formula add cell B13 and B22 and select the cell B24. The value is manually entered on each location sheets. So next, insert the formula on group sheets. Insert the formula on group sheets and select the cell B13 and then click auto sum on tabs editing groups. Select the cell B13 and press enter, and then click the auto sum buttons home tabs in the editing groups. So go to the home tabs and next go to the editing groups and click the auto sum and press enter, and next reselect the range B4 to B12 and press enter. So B4 to B12, B4 to B12 and press enter, and next press enter and select the cell B22 and sum the cell B50 to B21, B4 to B12 and next select the cell B22 and press enter and next sum the cell B50 to B21. So type is equal to type the sum function and next sum function B50 to B21, B50 to B21 and press enter, and next so next for D is select the cell B23, the formula add the cell B13 and B22, B13 and B22, 13 and B22 and press enter, and next select the cell B24. The value is manually entered on each location sheet, and next Select the cell B24. On each worksheet. B24 and cash flow B24. So next, select the cell B25, the formula at the cell B23 and B24. So select the cell B25 and press enter, and next, the formula at the cell B23 and B24. B23 and B24. So next B24 and press enter. So question number 4 is complete, and we move to the question number 5. So question number 5 is, build the 3 statistic data consolidations for a cash flow sheet and click the cash flow sheets and select the cell B4 to B12. Use the sum to consolidate the data from the Poria campaigns and Rockford sheets and select the cell B50 to B21. Consolidate data from the location sheet. For this command, you will need to delete the existing reference in the consolidate dialog box and select the cell B24 and consolidate cash balance from the location sheet. So click the cash flow worksheets. And next, use the select the cell B4 to B12, and press enter, and use the sum to consolidate data from the Poria campaign and rock sheets. Select the cell B50 to B21 and consolidate data from the location sheet. For these commands, you will need to delete the existing reference in the consolidate dialog box and select the cell B24 and consolidate to cash balance from the location sheet. So next, go to the data tabs, and next go to the data tool groups and consolidate cash flow B4 to B12 and use the sum to consolidate data for your B50 to B21. B50 to B21. B50 to B21 and click add, and next campaign worksheets. B50 to B21 and next Roquefort sheets B50 to B21 and click add. So next for this command you will need to delete the existing reference in the consolidate dialog box and select the cell B24 and consolidate to cache balance from the location sheet B24. So if you want to complete similar project Microsoft Excel, Microsoft Word, Microsoft PowerPoint and Microsoft Access, we can do online courses, accounting, math, stat, finance, economics, writing and other courses. So I will guarantee you a 90 or 95 plus grade your assignment and your exam.